Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, we've just had some information drop in the content creator chat that I want to share with you. So over Christmas, Christmas Eve through to the end of Christmas Day, there's going to be some Shard events. It actually falls in line with the champion chase that's being done for the current fusion. So for those people going for the fusion, there's a couple of rares that fall into the champion chase. Castigator here, 24th to the 27th. And Ordinator, a copy here as well. So for those that need it, you're probably going to be, I don't know, either burning some fragment summons that you've got stored up. Certainly on the free-to-play, I've got a bunch. Or you're going to be pulling shards if you're going for this fusion. And what have they done at the same time? Well, I guess this is pretty cool in a way if you need it. As ever. As ever, it's cool if it's something that actually improves what you want. But so here, we're going to have a 2 times chance to get epics and legendaries from ancients right through the event. Now this is just falling in line with a normal 2 times chance for ancients. So a lot of people, if they're not doing the fusion, will have pulled shards at this point anyway. But also there's going to be a couple of 10 times running at the same time. So we've got here on the 25th. So we're also planning to launch a 10 times event to summon Bad El Khazar from Ancient Shards, ending on the 25th at 8 a.m. And then from the 25th 8 a.m. to the 26th 8 a.m. This is UTC, it's or GMT, I guess, same time zone. You'll have a chance to pull Wyther the Crown. So let's just go through these 2 champions quick. Bad El's like the original, like the OG, the GOAT. So a lot of people wanted Bad El massively when this game was released and for like the first 6 months. Massive powerhouse of a champion. Still used now. So still used because he's got some specific things about his kit which we don't find anywhere else. Okay, so the passive is kind of nutty. Yeah, whenever there's a poison on a target, and it doesn't matter who places that poison there, but whenever there's a poison there, all of your champions hit 20% harder. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. The Bad El passive, that's why Bad El's always in that kind of team that I do when I'm testing damage. It's like max potential. So Bad El enables those crazy numbers. Yeah, so he's actually, if you want those kind of raw guard, massive slams, Spider 20 and less, then Bad El's in that squad. So that's pretty cool. He's also got here on a 3-turn cooldown if booked. And by the way, look at what the originals, look at what the original quality legendaries needed for books. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not like the 14 mammoth book bloody library readers that we get nowadays. So yeah, very few books. If you're lucky, you just throw 2 into the A2 and then you forget about him, don't book anymore. But Bad El is a great legendary champion. So he's got a 14 cleanse here, and he replaces any debuffs you got. He basically just swaps it over and says, no more debuffs, and instead I'm going to give you 2 continuous heals, and then all of the enemies grab 2 poisons for the luck. It's actually a really, really solid cleanse ability. It's one of the better cleanse abilities in the game, because you're also throwing out damage, and that poison you're throwing out there enables the extra passive damage. So all of that is freaking awesome. Great in clan boss, great for dungeon running. Bad El's kind of known more recently as being the solo king. So he kind of takes you into Dragon 25, 24, 25, whatever, and just basically solos it. He's like, yeah, I can do this. Stand aside, I can do this. So Bad El's very cool. He's also got an AoE on his A1. The AoE heals for percentage of the damage that he's doing. So actually, if you build him to do hard hits, he can just be your heal. He can be your sustain. And all of a sudden, lifesteal gear is out the window and you can do better builds. The Bad El is still super solid. He's got an aura as well. Crit rate, not bad. Good base stats. Still like well worth having on your roster, a Bad El. So, you know, if you're pulling shards anyway, but for champion chase, that is a great champion just to kind of grab on the offside. So the other one we've got then is this new demon spawn, Wyther the Crowned. Youch! Took a sword through the breasts. Yikes. Got extra arms for the fun of it. This champion is freaky looking. Like, damn. The extra arms just freak me out. With that sword going through the chest as well. Damn it. That is nasty. Yeah, look at the artwork on this. Blood all over the place. Got this kind of... She is up to no good. She's definitely up to no good. So what's going on with this champion then? Support unit. Great base stats. Really good. Very fast. Good HP. Good defense. She's got an AoE leech on an A1. Whew. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Also placing those continuous heals out there. I mean, an AoE leech, maybe on Hydra, is going to be nice. I know she brings other buffs, which might end up being kind of stolen and stuff. But some people are kind of letting the heal be stolen so that we keep the same heads in the fight. Therefore, we know what we're facing, which is quite an interesting technique as well. Damage based on defense here as well, which is quite cool. Means you can build her as a tank. We've got an A2, increased defense on all allies, 3-turn cooldown if you book it. Not too bad for books here either, actually. Also increases the duration of all heals and all allies by a turn, and then activates them. So you just get this kind of like, bam, heal. Beautiful. And then we've got a cleanse on the A3. Removes all debuffs from all allies, then heals them for 30% of this champion's max HP. It's actually such a good healing unit. A passive as well, which is throwing out continuous heals. Resisting all battles. This is a great support unit. Really good healer. I feel like a lot more content that they've been releasing more recently needs healing. You know, beforehand, we used to just blow stuff up and used to bring enough control to deal with the bosses and to deal with the content. There's a lot more now where it's actually, no, you've got to bring healers. Healers are a thing in the game all of a sudden. So, Wyther the Crowned, cool looking champ, another good champion. For me, if I'm pulling shards, I'm pulling for Wyther rather than Bad L, but that's because on my main, I've already got Bad L anyway. On my free to play, I think I'd rather have this kind of AoE leech and heal mechanic, but both really solid champions to throw into a ×10. I guess, is ×10 enough is probably the question that people are asking nowadays. Should it be a ×20, ×25? Bearing in mind we've got so many more champions in the game nowadays. But there you go, guys. Shard events coming up during the champion chase. Have yourself a good Christmas. If you're pulling shards over Christmas, damn, make sure you do it in the toilet and like not in front of the family. Anyway, I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.